A very good Wednesday morning to everyone out there. Happy hump day. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather or night forecast, courtesy of On Target. We got this stationary front that's going to be transferring over to a warm front, trying to live north and east through the region. That's not going to be making it through here, folks, until we work into our Thursday. We're going to have loads of sunshine today with northwest flow taking a weather disturbance there just to the south and west of the area. We will get some scattered cumulus clouds developing as we work into this afternoon, but throughout this morning, we should be underneath loads of sunshine, and unfortunately, southerly flow is going to be bringing the heat and humidity right back into the mix for us. Let's get a look across the region, shall we? White scroll weather nest cam overlooking Bowling Green early this morning. Not a cloud in the sky. Going to be loads of sunshine, as previously mentioned this morning. It's going to be the name of the weather game throughout the vast majority of this Wednesday. Beach Tree New Sky Cam up in Morgantown. First day of school for the Butler County Bears. Showcasing clear skies up in that direction as well. With the clear skies that have been present across the region, it is a little bit cooler than what we were experiencing this time yesterday. Actually feels absolutely wonderful out there currently. Temperatures and dew points both hanging out right around the lower 70s. It is certainly nice out there. Going to be bumping highs up somewhere between the upper 80s to lower 90s this afternoon. Dew points encroaching upon the upper 60s to lower 70s. Going to get much more of that summer-like feel here with some storm chances. It's going to be following suit to late in the day Thursday, all the way through the start of the weekend. Here's a look at our surface map this morning. You can see with those weather makers in northwest flow, going to be bringing flooding concerns from Iowa and eastern Nebraska all the way down through the heart of Missouri and far northeastern Arkansas. That stationary front is going to be transitioning to a warm front and lifting north over the region throughout our Thursday. And then, as we work into our Friday and Saturday, the associated cold front's going to blast through here, bringing us our highest chances for rain and thunderstorms. So let's jump over here and let's talk about what is going to be unfolding for us as a result. Here we are looking at the latest surface map that is overlaid with the simulated radar activity. You note high pressure to our north this morning is keeping light northerly winds and the dew points at bay. But as the day wears on, folks, and high pressure slides off to the east over the Appalachians, that's going to turn our winds out of the south, thus resulting in that uptick in heat and humidity for us. We're going to progress on and push into our Thursday afternoon and evening, where we will have a few pop-up storm chances that will be arriving. And then as we work throughout our Thursday night on into our Friday morning, this is how the surface map is going to appear. That warm front is going to be to our north and east, reinforcing that flow with deeper moisture coming in here out of the Gulf of Mexico. Associated cold front's going to be sagging in here and approaching and passing through late Friday into early Saturday, keeping the rain and storm chances in the mix. We will be keeping eyes on the Thursday night through Friday evening time frame, where a few storms could become strong to severe given the current parameters that are going to be within our atmosphere, all right? So we'll showcase what's going to happen as that warm front lifts north over the region. You can see dew points right now. We're hanging out right around the lower 60s. It feels quite nice right here at sunrise. But as we progress into this afternoon, we're going to look at those dew points rising up right around the mid and upper 60s. And then, folks, as we get into our Thursday and Friday, they're just going to continue on the uptick. They're going to be up between the low and mid 70s throughout our Thursday. Here we are getting into our Friday and all the way up into the mid and upper 70s in the dew point department. It is going to feel very, very warm and very soupy out there, getting that rainforest-like moisture back within our atmosphere. And as we work into this time frame, Friday afternoon into Friday night will be peak timing for a few storms to become strong to perhaps even severe, so we're going to need to keep a close eye on that. Let's overlay those dew points now, and let's take a look at the simulated radar activity over the course of the next 2 to 3 days. As previously mentioned, that storm complex with northwest flow is going to remain south and west of the region. A bit more cloud cover developing as we work throughout the day, but we're not expecting any rain chances. Here we are working into our Thursday. You can see here perhaps a few hit and miss storm chances as we work through the early and mid-afternoon hours. Might be stretching a little bit further south than what model guidance is hinting at, right along and just south of the Ohio River. But again, folks, Thursday night, heading throughout our Friday, this is what we're going to keep eyes on, with the opportunity at some of those storms becoming strong to severe as they plow south and east through the region, along and associated with that cold front. All right, as we were just talking about, the Storm Prediction Center has outlined us in a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather risk scale. I'll be honest, right now currently I'm not seeing anything overly impressive, but we could have a few isolated damaging wind gusts that come through here, perhaps an isolated instance or two of large hail. But other than that, we could be getting in on a lot of rainfall in a short amount of time if we get any training cells that try to track over the same area repeatedly. Looking at rain chances over the course of the next week, half an inch up to an inch total in precipitation. And yes, folks, the bulk of this will be falling Thursday night all the way through our Saturday afternoon. And then after the cold front gets down to our south and east, we're going to have slightly cooler, less humid conditions jolt in here Sunday into Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesday of next week, before we'll have our next rain and storm chances finally entering the forecast. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6 days, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Loads of sunshine today, a bit of cumulus clouds that'll be developing by this afternoon. Highs right around the 90-degree mark. Low to mid-90s throughout our Thursday, and then Thursday night into our Friday night and Saturday, scattered shower and storm chances are going to be present throughout the entirety of that time frame. A focus is going to be on Friday, with the opportunity at a few storms becoming strong to severe. Sunday, despite it showing a rain chance, I think the cold front's going to be out of here. We'll be lowering highs back down to the mid-80s Sunday into Monday. Dew points tumbling back down into the 60s, giving us a much nicer feel to start the new work week. That'll wrap up your Wednesday morning hump day edition of your Weather and I Bowling Green weather forecast, presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a tremendous